Hey ladies, happy week 2 in January. So I wanted to go over really quickly the new tic-tac-toe board, but then share some other just thoughts I've been having. And hopefully you find that inspirational, okay? I have my word this year. If you haven't heard of like that challenge of like finding a word for your year, is really bold love. And if you are familiar with the Enneagram, I am an Enneagram 8, which is a challenger. It's actually pretty rare for a woman to be an 8 because there's always pros and what they say, like things to work on when it comes to the personality style. And I don't like to put myself in a box or anyone in a box, but long story short, I can come across maybe too forward or I don't know, maybe harsh. Like that's not how I want to come across. And so that's why I'm like, I want to be bold. I want to honor how God made me, yet I want people to see the love. So bold love is mine. And so I want to honor that and I want to share some thoughts with you. So kind of going back to what I was sharing with you last week is the inflation. Last year inflation was over 7%, okay? Which has been a historic high. It was actually been over 40 years that we've had that much of inflation. And I was thinking, I'm like, okay, my husband's job, it's not changing. He's locked in at how much he makes. It's not changing. But guess what? We have the power with our Mary Kay business if we choose to shorten that gap, to make more money, okay? One of them being with the price increase. The company has to do with how our economy is responding. And so the price increase that we are going to be experiencing next month is only about 5% on average as far as the increase goes. Now, if you take advantage of it this month, stock up on your products, your customers' products, all that, and even if you don't sell it this month, even after the price increase, guess what? You're making over a 50% profit. So I want you guys to be thinking that way. Think like a businesswoman and think about how you can put extra income in your pocket. The other thing with that, you guys, is that if you sell it this month, your customers, your people that you sell to are going to love you because that you let them know. Again, no other company has let me know that they are increasing their prices. They're just doing it and thinking that I'm going to be okay with it. All right. So I love that we have, the info ahead of time. So use that to your advantage. The other thing, you guys, is I think that for, the past almost 2 years, we have kind of been just in this, I don't want to say a crisis mode because I think everybody is different there, but not having as much fun. And so I want to get back to having fun, as great as virtual is and we can reach the masses is in person. And so starting in February, we are going to be meeting once a month. And I think what I'm gathering is I think I want to run with a Saturday morning, like a 10 or 11 o'clock. So let me know what you guys think about that. And I think our first one is going to be on the 5th, which is going to be the first Saturday in February. And we're going to be streaming our Valentine, like a little Valentine's thing. And then we have new products going to be coming out. Like, I know that's way in advance, but we're going to have new products coming out. But I want you to get that on your radar because I know our calendars fill up fast, okay? I just signed my daughter up for softball and just thinking about all those things going to be happening in the spring, along with her basketball schedule and then the boys' schedule. So, I know that we feel like we can be super overwhelmed, but when you write it down and you plan it out, it's a lot more freeing, okay? And then it's a priority to you. Because the one thing I know about when you work for yourself, sometimes you're like, oh, I don't have much to do. Or, oh, I can put that off. And then you never get back to it. And I say this because I've been there, done that lots of times over my Mary Kay career. And so, making it a priority. You are your own boss. You have to schedule yourself. And I truly feel like, the event we had on the 31st, even though it was a little chaotic because we had a bunch of little girls, you guys, I had over $500 in sales. And then I still have one other woman who hasn't placed an order yet, but she's like, I want everything that I tried. So, those in-person events are a way to get a decent amount of people. And then to get one time, you can do everything with them. They're having fun. They're experiencing the products firsthand on their face. They can purchase it. And if you have product on hand, they can leave with it right then and there. And I just think it is more fun in person. Okay. So I will just say that, if you can come to these events, try to, whether you're just doing Mary Kay for yourself, you can experience the brand new products, or maybe learn a tip or two because we're going to be doing really quick skincare and then we're going to be focusing more on makeup at that event. All right, friends. So there's that. The other thing is the tic-tac-toe board, you guys. It's every week. So our new week, some of them are the same, so some of them are some sales goals. The other thing on here where it says enroll your customers in PCP by the 17th. PCP is our preferred customer program. That means you can just, input your customers' information, pay 70 cents, and the company is going to send them a lookbook in the mail for free. Well, not for free, but with that 70 cents, and they just get it dropped in their mail. On the back where you see, I don't even have a, you know what, let me grab it. No, I won't. But on the back of the lookbook where it's white, the company even types out a little blurb with your information on it. So it is a great way to keep customers informed of new products, keeps it in front of them. They have something tangible that they can see. And then, it gives you a way to follow up. It almost, I don't want to say entices, but you want to follow up with that. Okay, so that's what PCP means. You can find that information on Mary Kay In Touch. The deadline is in a week. All right. The other thing is on Wednesday this week, it's our Winning Wednesday at 8:30. That is a virtual event, you guys, every single Win It Wednesday. So there's 2 a month. We're giving away a ton of free stuff. Retinol sets, free e-starts. So get your people on, whether you think they're interested or not in Mary Kay, you guys, it's a new year. People are more open to things when it's a new year, when it's new. And so invite them. Doesn't hurt just to ask, right? I always say I'd rather go down swinging, meaning I rather ask and them tell me no than kick myself because I didn't even ask. All right. So there's that. Go live in your Facebook group because this week, y'all, you can knock 6 out, no problem, okay? So there's that. The other thing, you guys, is that handbag. It's like right back there. You see that Ted Baker handbag? It's in the nice handbag. You can win that this month by wholesale ordering. Every $225 wholesale that you order gets you an entry for that bag. So far we have, let's see, we have Goldie who has 2 entries. Jermika has an entry. I have some entries, but you guys, I'm not putting myself in there, okay? And so I want this to be super fun at the end of the month. Just all y'all's names and just to draw one and send that handbag to you, okay? And that, again, is simply just by ordering, wholesale ordering. Another goal, you guys, is that we just want to grow our Mary Kay family. We want to grow our family. I have felt like over the past, I don't know how many years, it hasn't been a huge, hasn't been on the forefront of my mind so much. And I'm not sure why, because I'm like, this opportunity has blessed myself and my family, and then my friends and my family so much that like, why wouldn't other people want this? And so I would love if it, and I know it's not on the tic-tac-toe board, but just share what we do with some of your friends and family. You guys might be shocked to know and to find out that some people just want this opportunity. Maybe they want it to get their own products at half off. Maybe they want it to earn a little bit extra income. Maybe they want it for, to replace a job. We don't know, but again, we've got to ask. And so our goal is to be adding at least 5 new team members to our team every month for the next 6 months. Because again, our end of our year in Mary Kay ends in June. And so these last 6 months are like, we're getting into, I always relate it to kind of sports. We're getting into tournament time, then we're going to be into the Final Four, and then, the championship. And so kind of gearing up now because they say like a habit. It takes at least 21 days to get that going. So that's why they say usually this week is when people already fall off the bandwagon for their New Year's resolutions. So I'm like, you gotta stick with things and you gotta get it started. So I think of like, it's sometimes really hard to get started. But once it's going, then momentum can pick up. But we've got to give ourselves a little bit of time for that. And so yes, the end of June, you guys, I want our unit to be, not quite double the size it is now, but just growing. Okay, just growing and excited, and to have that, I always say like fresh blood in there. So anyways, you guys, I'm just praying that you see Mary Kay as more of an opportunity as, things in our economy and things are going up, that we can match that. We can close the gap. Because if you have a regular job right now and they're not giving you a pay increase, we can give that to ourselves with Mary Kay. Every woman and man, at least every woman, is probably going to get skincare or makeup somewhere. Why not us? Because we provide an amazing service. So offer it, you guys. I always think like open hands, offer it to them. So here's having an amazing second week in January. I would love to hear from you. And I'm really excited for what the future holds.